I want to introduce you to the Liz Wootton of around summer 2017. The likeness is incredible, isn't it? On the outside, things looked pretty good, right? Business was going well. I appeared successful and smiling and capable and together and stylish, obviously. But on the inside, there was a different story. When I would get home and I would take off the mask and the cute outfit, what was left was a soul that was really struggling, a soul that was kind of broken. I had spent 14 years in pain, with chronic back pain. I had recently lost my dad the year before, and I was still grieving very painfully for him. And his death had highlighted some really toxic elements in my relationship with my mother, which had always been quite difficult and strained, but which had become almost impossible at that time. There were a bunch of other things going on as well, but I don't have all day. So it's safe to say that at this point I was depressed, I was anxious, I was utterly miserable, and I felt like a huge, massive failure. Now, if you'd been able to see the inside, which obviously you couldn't because I was hiding it really well, then you would have said, hey Liz, you know, I think you need some help. But raise your hand if you've ever found it hard to ask for help. Yeah, right? It's not that easy. And I resisted asking for help. I probably resisted asking for help for my whole life. So why? Why was it so difficult to ask for help? Well, here are some of the thoughts that were going on in my head at the time. I was raised to believe that my independence and my self-sufficiency were strengths. And the flip side of that was that I therefore believed that asking for help, for me, was a weakness. I felt like I should be able to deal with all of this by myself. I could see that lots of people were worse off than I was as well. So I was like, well, you know, nobody's really going to be interested in my whining, right? It's not that important. I thought nothing could be done, genuinely. I had tried everything to try and solve my back pain. And I thought, hey, there isn't anything that can be done anyway, so what's the point? I just need to suck it up. And more than anything, I thought that people would judge me